You and I are playing a game of Deadpool Says, and Deadpool says drop a like in the next 5 seconds or else your entire Fortnite locker will be vaulted. Do you want a free Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 2 Battle Pass?
Yes.
Well, I'm going to be gifting hundreds of subscribers literally over the next coming weeks, so make sure you subscribe to the channel and comment your Epic Games ID down below so that way I can gift you the Chapter 2 Season 2 Battle Pass, and if you subscribe right now, you potentially could be our 1.4 millionth subscriber. Also, don't forget to use code FriendlyMachine in the item shop when picking up the Battle Pass if you happen to buy it or be gifted it or gift someone else it, and let me know in the comments if you have done this so I can heart it to show my appreciation. Yo, what's going on guys, and welcome back to a brand new Fortnite Battle Royale video. So today we've got a ton of information regarding the upcoming update, the second one of Chapter 2 Season 2, being update v12.20. We're not only going to be discussing all the leaks we currently have in the files that we know are either upcoming in this update or soon after throughout the season that have already been teased either in the trailer or again the files, but so much more to do with upcoming weapons, new Deadpool developments in his secret lair or around the HQ, whether it be items scattered or things we need to interact with, and so much more. So without any further ado, the first thing I want to hop into is telling you guys helicopters should or most likely will be implemented in this v12.20 update. For those of you who don't know or have been living under a rock, helicopters have always been a prop in Fortnite in our first chapter anyways, however now have been teased in the trailer of Chapter 2 Season 2's top secret cinematic to be a movement mechanic that we can actually use to navigate then around the map or perhaps even eliminate players, as all the stats for this were also leaked. Here is that particular leak or all the files pertaining to the helicopters found from the files provided by my friend Firemonkey, who will be linked in the video description down below, but as you can see, some of the main important stats include that this vehicle will have 1500 total health or damage that we then need to deal to it in order for it to be fully destroyed, and pretty much below that every other possibility of what we're able to do in terms of taking or dealing damage, whether it be to structures or enemy players. This will have taken Epic Games a long time to do, thus them not implementing or updating it into the game upon Season 2 launching, which would have made the most sense. How we know this is because they've literally covered every physical possibility of what the helicopters can do or be in terms of a situation, such as this particular section right here that I'm guessing a lot of people are going to be making trolling videos on, using the propellers of the helicopter itself to damage players, structures, or just generally scare people, considering this is going to make a lot of noise. For those of you wondering where we'll be able to find these, or the possible locations, or how frequently we'll have access to one, I'm guessing it's going to be most named locations of which have a helipad, and people have been able to point out all the locations on this particular image, basically where there's not a straight line or change of direction, will be where a helipad or helicopter then will spawn. One of the most interesting things that you can see in the thumbnail is the fact we're now going to be getting a new helipad or secret base belonging to an agency with a new boss, being Deadpool or Agent Deadpool, that we're going to be covering in just a second at Pleasant Park. Now the reason this kind of is confirmed is because we have a helipad being one location where a helicopter will spawn underneath the soccer field, being an underground base currently. However, why would a helipad be here if it wasn't going to be accessible by either us driving a helicopter into it, or on the flip side being able to jump in the helicopter, spawning on the helipad to drive out? Many of you may have noticed a lot of visual glitches with this particular vicinity of the soccer pitch, and that's because, well, it's going to be opened like two doors or a secret hatch to reveal the secret bunker underneath. Whether we operate this in-game as an interactive feature or not, I guess we're yet to know. Also, considering I'm recording this video on the 11th of March 2020, in 2 days from now on the Friday when the Deadpool challenges release, we will have these integrated into the game with 2 locations of katanas, dual wield of that either scattered around our headquarters or in-game to pick up, and to earn this back bling in itself we need to complete the other challenge, as we see 2 every week in each weekly set of Deadpool challenges, which obviously entails us having to deal 10,000 damage to opponent structures, which again could tie into using the helicopters or incentivizing this, due to it being so tempting to obliterate enemy structures or bases they've built whilst driving a helicopter, as it will be something completely fun and fresh to use. Even though this is really cool and probably one of the main, if not the main cosmetic beside Deadpool that we can unlock for free in the 8 weeks leading up to week 9, which is when we actually obtain him for completing then all 9 Deadpool challenge sets, The interesting thing more so found in the files is this camera, which implies we're going to be seeing soon Deadpool's introduction video like we have for our other Battle Pass agents to then select as Ghost or Shadow upon completing all their challenges. Not only that, but things have only just got more interesting in terms of discussing Deadpool, as we know all our Battle Pass characters or agents specifically have their own designated location where they reside as the boss controlling every henchman there. In these locations, obviously they're carrying a specific unique one-time weapon of mythic rarity that we can only originally obtain from then killing this character and picking it up. As Deadpool is the secret skin in the Battle Pass, technically he is a Battle Pass skin, and this can only mean he's going to become a boss of the henchmen at Pleasant Park that we're currently even seeing now. And to further back this up, we also have his mythic weapon leaked, as people speculated it would be the hand cannon also making a return in this mythic status due to what he's holding in a lot of the images. However, it's going to be the dual burst pistols. Here are what they look like in an overview form of when we have them in our inventory for those of you who don't know, and honestly these were really overpowered even in the purple rarity, let alone blue being the worst one anyways that we could actually possibly pick up when this was in the game. So I'm really curious as to what will reign then when this is implemented or updated alongside Deadpool carrying it only at Pleasant Park, as to what the best mythic weapon will be. I believe personally it's the drum gun that Midas runs with. However, let me know your thoughts and opinions on the mythic weapons and their rankings of best to worst in the comment section down below. Again, discussing Deadpool, there's one more thing left to go over in terms of this character or the free rewards we'll be able to earn throughout the upcoming weeks. This battle bus, obviously drawn by Deadpool himself in his secret lair on this particular letter to Epic Games, is going to become true in the future in terms of him wanting it to be added and then this being granted as a wish by Epic Games. How this is implemented, whether it's in a weekly challenge set that we can actually earn as the reward for completing the 2 challenges or not, I guess we're yet to know, but data miners found the mesh for this or the textures in the files, and here is what it will look like upon applying it to a battle bus, as one of my friends over on Twitter managed to do. With a new agent being added to obviously a secret base or a particular vicinity surrounded by his henchmen, players are also speculating this is going to be the time of which the getaway LTM makes a return, as there's been updates added to this particular mode, revamping it in the files. As of now, the only item we currently know of that's new is this briefcase, but it's definitely interesting to obviously speculate what more could be added, or if this battle bus could be particularly only available when playing this game mode. If this is the case, sadly it would only be a limited time battle bus, as we see them changed for limited times when a seasonal change comes around or event like Fortnitemares or Fortnite's birthday, whether it's the 1st or 2nd, or even Christmas. But I have a feeling due to the hype of Deadpool in Fortnite right now, Epic Games will obviously grant us this as a new type of cosmetic being a customizable battle bus, and obviously the first of which we obtain for free being this Deadpool battle bus wrap. This particular limited time mode could also be launching for the Faction Wars LTM or event we're going to be seeing accessible on this computer in our Fortnite HQ. Whether or not this launches with a challenge set to then earn the Deadpool battle bus as a free reward, obviously as the subtotal reward for completing all the challenges, or whether this Infiltration or Faction Wars LTM has anything to do with the conflict we're currently seeing with both the agencies Ghost and Shadow, which obviously correlate then to this getaway mode, the conflict between 2 teams, the escapees, the robbers, or the people trying to stop them. I guess we're yet to know. Either way, if this doesn't happen, there's still going to be a fresh feel to Fortnite if this event or Faction Wars limited time mode is implemented or not, as we're going to be seeing 2 new weapons, specifically being the pepper sprayer, coming in the epic and legendary rarity, and it states a fast firing SMG that is most accurate when fired in short bursts as its description. The next weapon is something many people will be happy about, as it's something that honestly was so underrated and now comes in even better overpowered or more so better rarity than the prior times in Chapter 1, being the scoped assault rifle. This then comes in also a epic and legendary rarity. Data miners also managed to find this disguise system in the files, clearly correlating also to this Faction Wars LTM, obviously then maybe disguising us as one team when we are the other. And as of now, we don't know what map changes are going to occur when this update drops, but something big's going to start happening, considering this consumable item, which seems to be honey from a beehive, has been found in the files. As of now though, we don't know the stats basically for it or what it will give give us upon consuming, or where it will be found specifically. The final thing that data miner Hypex was able to find in the files that's upcoming very soon is the pickaxe back bling. You guessed it, we're now able to actually wear our pickaxe or harvesting tool as a back bling when rocking this certain thing contained in the files that's yet to be determined, hence the name TBD. This is what it will look like in game and honestly looks really cool, and I'm guessing, considering we're soon to be seeing the Deadpool katanas implemented, that we're able to also use these Deadpool katanas as a harvesting tool, obviously being a dual wielded harvesting tool. Either way, despite everything mentioned, that's all I've got for you guys in today's video about what's going to be either updated into 12.20 when it's added for downtime to then occur in Fortnite, or in the future to come in update 12.30. As FireMonkey also stated, this is currently even being tested on the test servers. If you enjoyed, slap a like in the video down below and subscribe with all notifications turned on so you never miss any more future uploads, and hopefully I can see you guys remaining active in the comment section of this video and future ones to come on the channel. Hopefully you guys have an amazing rest of your day or night wherever you are, whenever you're watching. Have a good one, take it easy, and as always, peace.